and blessings, my beautiful souls. How are you today? My name is Avalon and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Witch's Roots, which is a part of the Witch's Moon's 3 beautiful subscription boxes. This is a herbal focused box, and as such, I'm not just going to unbox it. I'm going to make something with whatever's inside. So stick with me. I don't know what's inside this box yet, so let's just see what we come up with, yeah? Here it is, my beautiful souls, the Witch's Roots. I love the packaging of the Witch's Roots, all this printing on the outside edges. You know instantly what it is because it's the only box in the Witch's Moon collection that has the printing on the outside edges. So it helps to differentiate from the Witch's Bounty, which is the same size box. Okay. Let's have a look. What are we working with? Oh, I like this. Do you like that? I'm scared to move it because typically the artwork will tell you what herb it is and I want to be surprised. The Triskele. Abundance. Disperse old habits, perceptions that work to cripple and persuade us otherwise. I'm liking this. Oh, we're working with peppermint. Yay! Oh, I love peppermint. I already work a lot with peppermint, so this one is going to be pretty damn easy for me to create something, and I think I already know what I'm going to be creating, but just let me marinate on the idea. Oh my gosh. Ah, I love it. All right, so let's have a little look. So we have the Triskele, or I never know how to pronounce this. The Triskele, the Triskelian, the Triskel, whatever. We're going with it. Any one of those. Pick your pronunciation there. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my God, stop it with your gorgeousness. And see, this is why I didn't want to peek because the art is always indicative of the herb. So you get this beautiful Book of Shadows page right here, and it gives you lots and lots of information as well as a beautiful illustration of peppermint in a really witchy way. Lots of Theban there. All right, let's tuck in and have a little bit of a look, hoping not to set fire. Oh, look at how beautifully packaged that is. All right, I'm immediately drawn here. Oh, I thought that was a stone. I thought that was a painted rock, and it's actually an oil. Oh, let's have a look. This looks like a body oil. Yes, richly peppermint based. So I'm very into that. What have we got here? We've got a piece of ritual jewelry from the looks of it. Oh, and it's the Triskele. Let's take that out of its little plastic baggie. Oh, that's nice. Metal. Very, very Celtic. Very Celtic. Alright, moving on. Ooh, here it is. We get a good hefty or healthy dose of the actual peppermint herb. This looks like it's retained its color beautifully, so it's been dried quite nicely. Let's have a little smell because I always like to smell the peppermint. Yeah, it's got a very, very lovely, rich peppermint aroma, which is exactly what you want. All right. There's a rock. There is a rock. A crystal, a stone. Ooh, this looks like fluorite. It has that transparency and that structure of fluorite. Very interesting, and I could see why fluorite's been paired with peppermint. It's a real clarity stone, really good for studying. Okay, we have a white candle. Okay, I'm down with this. White rolled candle. Let me see if I could. Yep. All right, this is very soft. You can really work with these beautiful candles. You get a half size candle in the Bounty and in the Roots. We have some incense. Cycles. I like that. Let's have a little sniff. Very fresh. It's got a nice aroma to it. Oh, yeah, we've got the spray. Oh, it's a spray. I thought it was a body oil. It's a spray. So this is a spray. I'm into it. And we have a herbal bundle for clearing. So let's have a look at some of the information that's here. So we have the peppermint herb, the peppermint herbal grimoire artwork, the Book of Shadows reference page, the Triskel aura spray. Woohoo! Okay. Peppermint, eucalyptus, vetiver, rosemary. I like it. We have the fluorite stone, so yes, I was right. Cycles ritual incense, wishing mini spell candle, I like that. And dried eucalyptus bundle. Ooh, wonderful cleanser and purifier. So too is peppermint. So you can actually make your own herbal cleansing bundles like this to burn with peppermint. It is entirely doable. Well, I'm so excited that we are going to be working with peppermint. I already work a lot with peppermint. I like to drink my peppermint teas. I like to add peppermint oil to my toothpaste when I'm making it. So I am already accustomed to working with the magic of peppermint. Nevertheless, we are going to create a beautiful altar spray. Now, peppermint is very clarifying, it's very clearing, and it keeps away negative energy, unwanted entities. In fact, if you keep a potted plant, a potted peppermint plant in and around your altar, it helps to keep away unwanted entities, especially if you are working with deity or doing any kind of spirit work or journeying or communicating with your guides. Having peppermint close by can really help to clear the atmosphere, the aura of the space as well, and bring a lot of abundance, freshness, prosperity. The key word I think that I have personally come up with for peppermint is fresh. And in that keyword, I'm always thinking clear, I'm always thinking healthy, I'm always thinking clarity. In fact, you can actually put a few drops of peppermint on your hands and just inhale it to, you know, eradicate some of that lethargy in the afternoon. You can mix it with other botanicals as well in oil form. If you like, you can put a little bit of wild orange along with a bit of peppermint and just inhale, inhale, inhale. Oh, I love it so much. All right, let's get making and creating. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need something to infuse your peppermint. We're going to make a type of tea out of it. You will need your peppermint herb. If you have the witch's roots and you have the aura spray, this is a great time to just spritz the area and yourself. You are going to need a little spray bottle. Doesn't matter what size, I've just gone for something small. You are also going to need some form of clear alcohol. So I have vodka here, and if you like, and this is absolutely not essential, if you have peppermint oil, then bring it along as well, because it will add a little bit more cachet. I like to couple my dried botanicals with the essential oil. There is a lot of energy in essential oils, and there is also a lot of substance in the whole plant, and when it's been dried it does lose a little tiny bit of its sachet, but by adding 1 to 3 drops of the essential oil, you bring it back to life. You create something that is very energetically like blazing, if you will. So that's just my little pro tip for you guys. It's not always sensible and reasonable to do so, but when you can, try it out. And you are also going to need a bit of a spoon, okay? We're going to put a little bit of boiling water into my little coffee plunger here. Add 2 heaped, if you can, tablespoons, like so. To the boiling water. Give it a little mix. Right, so while that peppermint is
steeping away, doing its thing, releasing all of its aroma, its oils, its magic, its essence, its ashe into that hot boiling water, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about peppermint, its magical qualities, its medicinal qualities, whatever it is that I know. I'm going to share it with you right now, okay? Did you know that peppermint's first written appearance dates back to 1000 BC in Egypt, where it was apparently found entombed in certain pyramids? Very interesting. Peppermint is a cross between water mint and spearmint. I did not know that. I did have to look that up. So peppermint can be ingested, as we already know. There is peppermint ice cream, there's peppermint toothpaste, there's peppermint mouthwash, there's peppermint tea, which I quite like. And there is peppermint in foot soaks, and just there's so much peppermint out there, or peppermint based products. So we know that we can eat it, we know that we can drink it, we know that we can apply it to our skin. It's very healing, it's very activating, it's very clarifying. As I previously said, fresh is the key word that I have associated with peppermint. Peppermint can also be used to aid digestion, and this is definitely something that I like to do because I have a very sensitive stomach for some reason, and I drink a lot of peppermint to help to, you know, balance out my stomach. I also drink a lot of kombucha and a lot of, you know, probiotic type of stuff, and that seems to help me out significantly. Peppermint is also quite good at relieving nausea and vomiting, and this I can kind of attest to because when I was, you know, in the throes of morning sickness with all three of my children, I wanted to have sparkling mineral water with a fresh lime wedge and peppermint leaves stuffed in there, and that was the only thing that would help me to really, you know, just take the edge off that constant nausea. I'm not sure if it will work for you, especially if you are, you know, pregnant at this moment in time and you need some kind of relief, but nothing else worked for me, and I was horrendously nauseous. I ended up in hospital because my nausea was just so extreme on all three of my pregnancies. So this is something that worked for me across all three of my pregnancies, but I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but it does have its own scientific research to back that up. Especially the oil, the peppermint oil can help to, you know, to relieve some of that nausea, to take the edge off that nausea and vomiting. It's also very good for headaches and migraines and tension-based headaches. So another reason why I like to inhale it, because I do wear glasses and I strain a lot because I do a lot of, you know, writing, and I do a lot of computer work, and after a certain level of time or a certain amount of time goes past, I get those tension headaches. And so I inhale my peppermint, or I have peppermint tea. And it's nice to actually hold your teacup like so and just breathe in the peppermint, and it actually gives you a nice little you know, steamy facial experience, which is also very nice. So allowing yourself to like do that steam inhalation, really good for coughs and colds as well. And so it has those benefits to it. Now, magically speaking, peppermint, it is so good for reducing fatigue. So for those of you who have trouble focusing in meditation rituals and those types of things, because let's face it, sometimes we have to do our rituals at night after everyone's gone to sleep kind of thing. So we can be a little bit fatigued. So a little bit of peppermint can actually help you there. Tea or oil inhalation. It's very, very good for that type of thing. You can add peppermint to dream pillows as well. So this is very, very good. And in some written texts, it is said that peppermint can in fact help you have little glimpses of the future, which may or may not be your cup of tea. Now, I've used peppermint in my dream pillows and I've never had this experience. So for me, it just helps to, again, it clears away the tension of the evening. As a mother, when I go to bed at night, my brain is like cycling through all the things that I need to do. And so having peppermint there to just take the edge off that, with a little bit of lavender as well, with a little tiny pinch of rosemary to just protect me, to take the edge away, you know, and protect me from myself, from my own overactive brain is what I mean, then that is what I do. that is what helps me, and quite frankly, it's great to share these tips and tricks, because if you are like me and you lay in bed at night and you have so much on your mind, so much to do, lavender will help to bring that sense of peace and harmony. Peppermint will help to, you know, clarify the mind, to just wipe it clear. Consider it sweeping. Just sweeps away all the debris, all that is unimportant in that moment. It just sweeps it away. I keep doing this and I love it. And then a little bit of rosemary. Rosemary helps you to remember. So whatever you need to remember, you'll remember in the morning, but it also helps to protect you. And so that in itself is a great little mix for a dream pillow for the busy person. Parent, great. Student, great. Person that just can't seem to switch their brain off at night, great. Okay. And lastly, peppermint is fantastic in infusions to help to wipe down the walls. It's very cleansing and clearing. So you can, and you can add it to floor washes as well. Can you see how excited I get? There's so much information in my brain that I'm trying to get out here. So add peppermint to your floor washes. It helps to really clean out the space. Very good for businesses who want to bring in a little bit of moolah, a little bit more money. Wipe down the walls. It brings that cleansing, clearing, purifying vibe in bucket loads to whatever it is. Fresh peppermint on your altar, around your altar, in the home, in some way, shape or form, will attract beneficial spirits, your spirit guides, and will help to protect you against unwanted spirit activity or spirit energy or spirit intrusion, okay? It is fantastic for money. It helps to clear the pathway so that new money can come to you, so new revenue streams. So it's very good in that particular instance, and it just makes everything smell nice and healthy, and that in itself brings that positive and prosperous share.
I'm going to add a couple of drops of peppermint to mine. All right. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vodka. And then I'm going to let that cool down as much as I possibly can before I pour it into this beautiful little spray bottle.
With what you have left over after straining, you can add that to the front step of your house. You can actually soak bath mats or front door mats in those types of herbs just to clear that energy. I find that mats hold a fair bit of negative energy because we're wiping our feet, we're stepping onto them, etc, etc. And so this is a great little way to use what is left over to do something good with it as well.
All right, so my tea has warmed down to almost cold, which is nice. And so if you have a funnel, use a funnel. I don't, so I'm going to use one of these little thingies that I have here left over from the kids. Because I have a very small
and here it is, my beautiful souls. So you can use this beautiful peppermint spray to cleanse the surface of your altar. You can use it to clear the energy around your altar spaces. You can use it to clear the energy around your entire home if you wish to do so. You can add it anywhere that you feel needs a little bit of cleansing and purifying type of energy. You can mist it on yourself if you wish to do so, and as such it will help to eradicate any pent up unwanted energies around your auric field as well. But you can make this pretty easily. If you don't have the Witch's Roots box, go and find a peppermint tea in your local supermarket. The more natural the better. Steep it, you can create this exact same recipe. Now, you will find that there is an incredible amount of difference when you spray down the surface of your altars or the areas of your altar. Things they just elevate, like the energy just elevates. It's fantastic. So when you're feeling a bit slumpy, fantastic for lifting those spirits, for lifting that mood. When you're feeling a bit spiritually slumpy, you can add this to your altar or anywhere that you create rituals, you do a lot of your writing, you do a lot of your drawing, anywhere that you create a lot within your spiritual space. Add this, spray it around, and you will find that it makes a massive difference. It just really does lift the energy of your space. Well, my beautiful souls, I hope that you have enjoyed this witch's roots. I had to think there. This Witch's Roots unboxing. If you've enjoyed this Witch's Roots unboxing, if you've enjoyed this little tutorial on how to make a potent and powerful altar spray, or cleansing and clearing and purifying spray, or peppermint spray, call it what you will. If you've enjoyed it, give this one a thumbs up. Share it around to those that may benefit from this. And as always, comment down below, folks, because I absolutely love chatting with you guys. So, my beautiful souls, have an amazing day. Happy creating. And I hope that peppermint serves you really well.